Let's talk about opportunity cost. Making a choice is a fundamental basic component of the human's life. Opportunity cost is all about having alternatives and choosing one item over the other. This presentation is going to cover the risk and benefits of opportunity cost in public transportation versus driving a vehicle.
Consider a commuter who chooses to drive to work rather than using public transportation. Because of heavy traffic and a lack of parking, it takes the commuter 90 minutes to get to work. If the same commute on public transportation would have taken only 40 minutes, the opportunity cost of driving would be 50 minutes, and that same person risks an extra 10 minutes. Once the choice has been made to drive, it is not possible to change one's mind. Thus the choice itself becomes irrelevant.
Although fuel costs are generally about equal to bus fares for a typical 10-mile trip, vehicle operation also imposes mileage-based depreciation costs, and the risk and benefits vary. For example, a 10-mile trip typically costs about $4 in total vehicle operating costs, which is more than typical bus fares. If the vehicle is fuel inefficient, or the trip requires tolls or paid parking at the destination, then financial savings are much greater, often totaling several dollars each day a commuter shifts to public transit. If commuting by public transit allows a household to reduce its vehicle ownership, savings are much larger, typically totaling a few $1,000s annually.
There are a lot of opportunity costs when you take public transportation instead of using your own vehicle. Taking public transportation also takes a lot of extra time. You will have to get to the station, possibly in your car, where you will have to pay for parking, then get on one or several trains and buses to get to your actual destination. It can easily turn what would have been a 20-minute commute into an hour-long one.
The world as we know it is only becoming more populated and don't depots. Look like it wants to slow down anytime soon. Our highways and roads do a great job linking us with our destinations. If you prefer to drive or it is the only thing you know, sometimes, mostly unexpected, we run into an obstacle or problem.
All this said and done, about $20 for every 3 days, including a small trip here and there to the grocery store or to pick a friend up or whatnot. That could mean almost $50 a week. Of course, we are being a little general here, but I am merely laying out a perspective that shows you what's going on with the opportunity cost of every choice. If you know what you're doing, either a subway or bus can get you from the southernmost tip in Staten Island to the northernmost region in the Bronx. A single ride fare including transfers within an hour only cost you $2. There are risks of people traffic, and sometimes you have to stand if there are no seats, but the benefits depends on each person and their preference. Public transportation is also helping our economy in more than obvious way.
The opportunity cost to drive can be a toss-up. It can have risk and benefits that may vary depending on an individual's preference or choice. Thank you for your time. You are a great listener.